Hello guys, how's it going? Snowflake here, another episode of Oblivion. And yeah, we're continuing on the Dark Brotherhood questline. In the last episode, we managed to take a visit to a mercenary camp where we replaced the warlord Roderick's medicine with some poison. So at some point, he's probably going to die. I mean, technically the contract's been completed, so I'm assuming news has reached us that he has died, so sorry Roderick, my fellow Redguard friend, but it was something that had to be done. And we've also managed to get a pretty cool quest reward called the Deceiver's Finery, which fortifies our personality and speechcraft and makes us look damn handsome. And that fits in very nicely with the next quest we've got, which we did receive from Ochiva, which is called Whodunit, which is one of the classic Oblivion quests. Definitely one that people enjoy the most. I must go to Summit this manor in Skingrad, meet with the other guests, and pretend I too have been invited by a mysterious unknown host. I must then kill all the other guests. I should start my mission by speaking with a doorman just outside the manor. So yeah, this is going to be a whole host of killings in this mission, and we're going to be doing it at a party. And as I may have mentioned in the last episode, the Deceiver's Finery, the bonus quest reward from the previous mission, was designed with this one in mind. And in fact, we have spoken to a few of the Brotherhood members already about this quest, and Tainava specifically mentioned maybe wearing the Deceiver's Finery, as well as taunting you if you didn't complete it by saying, well, you should wear the Deceiver's Finery, if you want it, that is. So if you do miss out on that bonus, you are made to know that you missed out on something that would help with the next quest. It actually doesn't make much of a difference if your character's already pretty personable and friendly as it is. But, you know, just for the fun of it, we're going to put on our drip. And look at us. Yeah, we're pretty matchy, I'd say. The red hood sort of matches these red sort of parts of the boots. We've got the gold, the purple. I mean, we probably won't have our sword drawn or our shield out. Well, at least in public, but we look pretty damn good. But yeah, before we get that quest started, I do want to return to the Sanctuary and get the remainder of the opinions that we didn't get. We actually did talk to quite a few people. We talked to Tainava, we talked to Vicente, and we talked to Gogran.
It's you. Hi.
So I guess that just leaves...
I don't know you, and I don't care.
Yeah, Ulrich, you'll have your time, relax. So it leaves Antoinette Marie and Mirage Dar. Let's see if he'll help us this time. Let's see if we can find them all. Nope, no one in here. I mean, this is the least likely place where I'll be, but... yeah, just Vicente. Let's try living quarters first. We usually find Antoinetta down here. I mean, I'm sure she's in the training room sometimes, but look, we managed to catch up.
So good to see. Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, what do you think?
Don't tell anyone. Remember, you must make the other guests feel comfortable. Make them like you. Make them trust you. Then bathe in their blood.
Alright. Disturbing,
Good
but
luck, brother.
good advice, I
hope
suppose.
you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Oh, Talangro is here. Let's see what Mirage Dar's going to say first.
You again.
Okay, he's not going to
I
help
have
us.
it on good.
Alright.
Foul-smelling ape.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you again. The Night Mother has been smiling upon you, I hope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell me about this contract.
Take your time with this one. Observe the other guests. Learn their schedules and behaviors. And strike each one when they're alone. Use your silver tongue. Try to befriend the guests, and then you may be able to lure them to their own dooms.
Okay. Bit generic, but
I
guess it makes sense. Thank you. Schema, do you have any advice? Yeah, just creeping up on them without talking might help too. That could be a good tactic. Thanks, Schema. Okay. Well, out we go. And let's head to Skingrad. Very close to the East Gate. Hello
So
there.
the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I.
Oh,
And she
I
wants
see what
you
you
to
mean.
have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle.
Alright, so I'm a mismannered key added, so yeah, we have the same mother, you know, that we're clearly different races, so I'm pretty sure he's not talking about biological mothers, but I'm picking up what you're putting down, Fafnir, old buddy.
Please, go on.
Oh yeah, he literally cannot like me anymore. So I guess he's part of the Dark Brotherhood, not in the Shadenhall Sanctuary, presumably the Dark Brotherhood has a presence outside Shadenhall. I don't know that for sure, but probably you would guess.
Shumgro Yarog is the butler in the castle Skingrad. Who ever heard of an orc butler? Plus, he's in that orc social club. What a joke.
Okay, I was vibing with you, Fafnir. That's a little bit racist, buddy.
Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
Yeah, that's the idea. Let's go. Let's see who we're going to meet.
The sixth guest has finally arrived.
Mathilde Petit.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age.
I treasure those moments.
Whoever
if I were you.
invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So we got, I'm an assassin hired to kill you. You know, sometimes you just gotta be honest with people and just let them know what you're here for. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. Got, my baby is sick and we are so poor. Oh, come on, that's an obvious lie. There's no children in Elder Scrolls game, or there's no children in Oblivion, I should say. So she'll never fall for that, so probably shouldn't risk that kind of a lie, right? Say nothing. You know, honesty is the best policy. Let's just tell her what we're here for. I'm sure she won't mind.
You're a funny one. Good, I'm glad one of us has a sense of humour about all this. It'll make our time here that much more enjoyable.
So yeah. She thinks we're joking. Which probably bodes well for us that we're already gained her trust. I mean, to be fair, if someone walked up to you and said, I'm an assassin hired to kill you, would you believe them?
For you, of course.
Oh, she loves me already. I guess because I'm wearing the Deceiver's finery, I'm getting a huge disposition boost to just as people like me. We'll check on our personality and speechcraft skill when we're out of this convo. But we can ask her about each one of the guests, and I will get to know all of them in time as well. So who is this Dovesi Dran?
Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth.
Okay, so we've already got some tension in the party. We arrived late, but apparently everyone's already got to know each other, and there's some tension already. Well, let's ask her about herself.
That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families.
Okay, so she's a she's in a well-respected family. That's some intel, I suppose. Nels Venorti. Guessing from his name, he's up to no good.
Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-colour joke about an Argonian maid.
Yeah, well, okay. I guess he's been reading his copy of Lost the Argonian Maid, then. Whatever floats your boat, Nels, I suppose. Who's Neville? Is it Gary Neville?
Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think?
Oh, well, you know, Mathilde, now we do us Red Guards. Definitely the most handsome, definitely the strongest as well. So maybe that's why she likes me as well. Yeah, I guess, we know how she likes her coffee, I suppose. Primo Antonius.
It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him.
Okay, so Primo is also rich. So Dovesi, apparently a floozy that's eyeing the rich man. Mathilde, old person who is apparently in a well-respected family. Nels Venorti, a bit of a... I don't know, what was it?
Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire...
Bit of a disgusting guy, I guess. And Neville, an attractive red guard. Okay.
All right,
So
then.
here we
I guess
are.
I'd better start looking.
It certainly is
That
a
gold's
nice
not
house.
going to find itself.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
Who's talking? Alright, they were up here. Alright, so I guess while we're here, we can just take a look around the house, because I'm assuming we can take anything we want, right? I mean, this is a treasure hunt, so all the guests here have been told that there is a chest somewhere, full of gold. Of course there isn't. And they're looking around for it, I guess. I mean, I know who those two are. We haven't met them yet, but it would certainly confirm Mathilde's theory. We'll talk to them later, though. I want to look around
Hello
first. Hey there, Primo. We'll talk later. And look, it is Dovesi who's following him around. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or not, but... I mean, you guys are looking for this chest of gold. I'm just out here picking up stuff that's valuable so I can sell it later. Guide to Skingrad. Got a nice little library here as well. Whole real Baronzaya collection. Should probably get my document up with all of the books I've read so I don't have any duplicates. I always forget to do this beforehand. I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, I'll try and remember to do that before next time. But I've got it bookmarked now, so it shouldn't take too long. In fact, I know I've read some of these, so I can just go through them. Yep. Unit Tactics, Mysterious Akavir, probably. Yeah, we'll grab that as well. On Morrowind. Ooh. What have they got up here? Ceramic urn. Not worth anything. On Oblivion is one we read recently, wasn't it? We'll take it anyway. Varieties of Daedra. Yeah, read that. We got the biography of Baron Zaya, so all about Baron Zaya. Yeah, we're taking all the literature. This is a strategic tactic, so no one starts reading books together in a circle. Maybe I can, if they want to read, I can say, "Hey, look, I've got this copy of this book. Follow me, and I'll show you where I put it." And then, stabbity stab stab. Coney Account Book 4 we've read. We've read all of the guides. Madness of Pelagius? Yeah, we have read that one. Okay, so everything on this shelf we've already read. Aren't we the scholars? We've got food over here. Apples, some berries. A lot of fruit. Some beer. Ceramic stuff, but some silver stuff too. So whoever hosted this party, you know, bought some decent, expensive cutlery and stuff.
Hello there.
Hey, Devezi, we'll chat soon too. Let me just do some alchemy to show off in front of you guys to show how much of a trustworthy guest I am. Okay, what's upstairs then? Got some more books, some more silverware, some clock. Okay, we've got more real Baron Zayas.
So, Nord, if you find the gold, what will you spend it on? Wait, let me guess. A sleazy whore and a nice new battle axe,
Ooh.
am I right?
Some beef.
I'm gonna open a tavern. Not that I'd welcome your patronage. No pigs allowed inside, you see. You Legion types tend to stink up a place.
A tavern? Oh, I should have known. Leave it to a barbarian to spend an entire chest full of gold on beer and mead. How pathetic.
You can call me a barbarian. It's true, and I'm proud of the fact. But you call me pathetic again, and I'm going to show you just how barbaric I am.
Ooh.
With every word you speak, you're just proving me right, Nord. Your kind has contributed nothing to our empire, and never will.
Okay, bit racist, Neville. Bit racist.
My kind, as you like to call us, are plenty happy serving our own needs, while your useless empire crumbles down around you.
Your words border on treason, Nord, and I will not tolerate them. You will respect the empire. You will respect the memory of our dear emperor.
Bah! Don't get your linens in a bunch. You have no authority in this house or anywhere else. You're not even in the Legion anymore.
Nevertheless, I still serve the empire in my heart, and will not abide such talk. Walk away from me now, barbarian, or you'll regret your
Fight.
I was done with you anyway. I can only talk to an ex-Legion pig for so long before my ears start bleeding. Besides, I need a drink.
Okay, some tensions there.
Here we all are. It certainly is a
yeah,
nice
yeah,
house.
it's a nice house, Nels. Yeah, you just carry on like you didn't just threaten this guy that you were gonna beat him up or do worse. I don't know. But yeah, for all you Skyrim fans, this is how the Imperial versus Stormcloak war started. Nels, the Naughty, and Neville just had a bit of a disagreement over the Empire and the Nord's contribution to it and stuff like that. This is how it all began. Yeah, obviously I'm kidding. But yeah, a lot of the stuff mentioned there is pretty much what the fighting was about up north. But yeah, some tension brewing. I wonder if we can exploit that later on. Meanwhile, we're just raiding this house's library, but that's fine. And steel short sword too. Okay. Is it a strategic move to take the weapons away? Hey, Neville. Is it a strategic move to take their weapons away, or should we leave them lying around for these guys to pick up? You know, if we can maybe capitalize on some of the the ill feelings around here. A lot of sweet rolls though, delicious. Some carrots and some corn. More silver stuff. Oh, they are very close to each other. They could fight any minute.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
Yeah, you just keep looking, it's fine. I'm just going to keep looking for my own treasures. Now look at all these rich man clothes. Maybe you guys should just take all of this stuff. A lot of yarn. Yeah, why not take parchment? Doesn't weigh anything. Okay, so this is the living quarters. Gotcha. Okay, I think we've looted. Oh, let's do some alchemy first. Karen, corn, and sweet roll. What a combination. Alright, yeah, let's start meeting and greeting people now.
Hello
Primo
there.
Antonius, what's up?
So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting.
Oh. Excuse me, Primo. Oh, we can ask him about the prophet. Not that he has
I'm
anything
listening.
new to say. Oh, he actually doesn't like us that much. Interesting. I mean, 58's
I
not
wish I
bad,
could
but
say that.
considering what we're wearing,
What a wonderful... Ugh.
quite,
Oh,
it's
please.
not much.
You really? Interesting. Ugh. What a... Really? Is that so? No. You're revolting. Not... Well done.
Okay.
I see.
Now that you like us, tell me about Dovezi.
Can I be honest with you, my friend?
Please
I
do.
find Dovesi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? I would be forever in your debt.
Oh, okay. So we got Nels and Neville hating each other, but apparently Primo likes Dovezi. And Mathilde told us earlier that she thought Dovezi was a floozy who was chasing Primo Antonius for his worth. So maybe if we talk to Dovezi, she might like him back, and we could maybe use that somehow to our advantage. What does he think about Mathilde?
Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than
Ooh.
her.
Nothing quite like the status burns. Like, my servants have more noble blood than her. Ouch. What about Nels?
Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man? I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him.
Oh. It's quite profound, Primo. Maybe we'll find out more about that as we progress. What's Neville saying?
I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer.
Yeah,
Apparently, he's been in
that was
campaigns
mentioned.
all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind.
well, he has been to
I
Skyrim.
also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. I can't imagine his life of servitude to the Empire left him with much to retire on.
Do they not get paid? Well, I thought guards would get paid pretty well. Guess not. What are we saying? But what do you think about yourself?
It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company.
Okay, so you're rich. Thanks. Thanks for that, Primo.
All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Well, it doesn't seem like you need it, buddy, but all the best. Sure you'll come somewhat close to finding it, maybe. These guys are just eyeing each other up. They definitely want to squabble, don't they? Alright, guys, break it up.
We all are. Certainly is a nice house.
Yeah, that it is.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance.
You look a little bothered by me, Neville. We're Red Guard bros, come on.
All right.
He doesn't actually like me that much. Maybe dressing up fancy doesn't get you friends with everyone.
What nonsense. Oh, don't. Is that so? Don't. Oh, That's great. How's it go again? That. Don't talk such rot. That. Don't talk such rot. Not.
I forgot which one he liked for a
That's
second.
really funny.
Hey, thanks,
It's
man.
not bad.
Tell me about Devezi.
Devezi is a dark elf.
Devezi.
They call themselves Dunmer.
I know that.
When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind.
Yeah,
I have great
Primo mentioned
respect
that.
for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline. Unfortunately, Devezi doesn't seem to like me very much, but I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures.
Okay, so you like Devezi, but she does not like you at all. Apparently. Maybe there's a misunderstanding there. Well, I guess we'll find out. Matilda likes you, by the way.
If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be.
Well, maybe you can take care of her if you find the money, Neville. What were you saying about Nels, your best friend?
Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest
Ooh.
of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious. All of them.
Still racist, Neville.
Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstheim. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages.
He's right behind you.
They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. Lot of good men.
Okay, Neville just seems a little bit bitter that Nords chose to fight back when the Imperial Legion went up to Skyrim. But I suppose you would be towards your own side in a war. Neville, who are you?
I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to
Bro,
Hammerfell.
I am also a Red Guard.
I was born here in Cyrodiil.
I know.
My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations.
I don't know if I was born in Cyrodiil or if I moved to Cyrodiil. My character's backstory has never been explored. Primo, what do you think about him?
I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold.
Maybe he just
Maybe
wants
he's
to party.
incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do.
Yeah, so, I mean, the fun of finding the chest is probably... Well, I mean, in some parties, it's probably better than finding the gold, but I guess gold's pretty rare in Cyrodiil land, so... Yeah, for most of you, you actually really want to find the gold more than you want to have a good time. I respect that. That's definitely my style. I mean, I just walked in here and grabbed anything of any value I could, so... I respect that.
All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not gonna find itself.
Alright. Nels, what do you have to
Well,
say?
hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it.
I don't know. Nels, everyone's painted quite a picture of you so far.
Tell me more.
Okay, he likes me. Kind of.
I don't talk. Sorry. Yes, whatever you... You... Not... I accept. Really? Sorry, I don't get it. Not... I wish I... That's just not funny. I wish... That's... Don't try to manipulate... Not... I accept. I have no choice. That... No... Really?
There we go.
Interesting.
90's pretty good. He should be
All
willing to talk
right,
to
I
us.
get it.
What do you think about Devezi?
Let me confide
Devisi.
something in you, my friend. Devisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see,
Oh.
a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart.
Okay, we got some Nels lore. And, it was interesting because Primo said that Nels was, drinking to forget, like, a tragedy in his life, and, he may have just struck upon that already just by asking about Devisi. Nell's lost his daughter, so I'm guessing that's why he drinks away the pain. Sorry to hear that, buddy. What's up with Matilde?
You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid.
Ouch. Poor Matilde. She's like that friend that tries to tell you like all of these stories about what they've done, or like a bunch of stories which you know aren't true, which you know never happened, but you just sort of smile and nod along, just to like keep the friend entertained or happy, not to hurt their feelings. Yeah. What about you, Nels?
Don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels.
Okay, Nels it is. Now you tell me about Nell, bearing in mind he's standing just a bit to your right.
I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk.
No way.
They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum.
Okay, so a little bit more about the dead daughter. The Legion might have been to blame for it because they didn't help their village when it got attacked. So that gives Nels extra reason to hate the Legion, and yeah, guessing his life has not been the same after the loss of his daughter. But yeah, that definitely seems like something we might be able to use to our advantage later on. How's young Primo doing?
Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight.
Okay. Good talk, Nels.
Oh yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
So apart from Neville, Nels doesn't really dislike anyone. Dovizzi looks like his daughter. Matilde he just laughed at. Primo he thinks is a decent person, but yeah, Neville's the guy he does not like at all. For good reason? I don't know. You can be the judge. Maybe a particular band of Imperial Legion people abandoned his daughter. Maybe Neville wouldn't have done that, but then again, Neville just said how much he hates Nords, so fair to say he probably didn't really probably wouldn't have helped them out, let's be honest. Much as he is my Redguard bro, doesn't seem like the nicest fella. Alright. By the way, it would have been so funny if in this quest they actually put a chest in here. Oh, hey Primo. You following me? It's not in there. Trust me, Primo, I looked. Sorry, buddy. Oh, well, since you opened this door, let's go grab all of your garms, because I can. Yeah, it would have been funny if they actually put a chest in here. Argonian Account Book 2, have I read that? Yes, I have. Silver. You're right there, Primo. You seem to be struggling to go into your bed. I know you're rich and you probably have servants that do that for you, but trust me, I believe in you, buddy. You can do this. Okay, well, you just have fun in there. Alright, let's go into some of these other rooms then. Alright, Matilde and Dovizzi, I guess this is a woman's room. I'm just, barging in. It's not very nice of me, but they're none the wiser. It's a very hard chest lock. The other ones were open. This one too. More books. Book of Daedra. We have read. Eastern Provinces. We have read. Trials of Saint Alessia, I think we've read as well. Yep. I think we've read most of the common books at this point, but doesn't hurt to check. Guides as well. We checked pretty much all of these books, I think, before as well. Okay, well, we've been seen, so let's just come out sneak. And it's just like the full collection of the guides as well. That's pretty cool. Gotta love. Oh, that's not one of them. Have we read Report Disaster Ionif? Yes, we have. Well, yeah, it's a pretty good attention to detail, including all the guides. Another Gonian account as well, and book 4 again. Primo, are you good? I guess he wants to sleep in a particular bed and it's just occupied. So, yeah. I'm just going to open this up if you don't mind. We are supposed to be looking for a chest of gold, right? So, this could be it. If it's locked, then no one else has checked in here. Steel Claymore, Chainmail Helmet, Iron Helmet. Alright, well. That could have potentially helped someone arm up later. What's in this one? Gold. Oh, look, I found the gold, guys. 8 gold. That is the great treasure. Yeah, that wasn't much of a chest. But, yeah, some interesting stuff in that one. Ceramic urn. We haven't been in this room yet. Silver vase. Ceramic. Ceramic. Rich clothes. Money. Oh, another very hard lock. Okay, Iron Mace. Ooh, a full Legion set of armor. Huh. Legion. You think this stuff belongs to Neville? It just might. It's ours now. Another Argonian account, book 2. Another biography of Baron Zaya. And that's it. We've looted the whole living quarters now. So yeah, we haven't talked to Davesi yet. Davesi. So let's just wake her up. Let Primo have a nap.
This is all so strange, isn't it? I don't know why I was invited to come here. But the gold could really help my family. I do hope I find it.
Is that why you want Primo, huh?
Yes.
I think coerce and admire, right?
That's enough. Get away. Goodness. What can I say? I can't. Not. I doubt it.
Hey, speech buff, let's go.
I can't. You should be ashamed. I won't. Please. I see.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago.
Okay. Matilda?
Honestly, I don't think she likes me.
You're right about that.
I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice.
Yeah, you're spot on. She does not like you. Nels?
Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company.
Well, maybe Matilda was a little bit right about you there, Davisi. Maybe you are just a bit of a gold digger. But I'm sorry to break it to you, but Nels is looking at you because you look like his daughter, not because he's looking for that kind of thing. Yeah. Maybe Primo. Maybe Primo might be a good avenue for you to go down.
I know he's a retired soldier. But not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed.
Okay, so not much love for Neville from anyone, really, apart from Mathilde. Can't remember what Primo said about Neville. I don't think he gave an opinion, really. I think he just explained that Neville was in the Legion. I don't think he actually said whether he likes or dislikes him. Primo.
It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you definitely did not read that right at all. So now we have the option to say, not true, he told me he likes you. You're right, he's too good for you. Or say nothing. What will benefit us in this situation? Maybe if we bring them closer to each other, then if we have the opportunity to kill one of them off, then it could set the other one off on a path of destruction. So yeah, let's see what happens with this.
He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, or would that be too forward?
This is a public party, WC. Calm down. Go to his room, wait for him there. Whoa. Just do what you're doing now. Or say nothing. If she goes to his room and he's not there, she'll be all alone. But he was in his room, or he was in a room. I don't know which room his one is. He's in this room actually now, isn't he? Why don't you go to his room and wait for him there?
Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I mean, so far we haven't done anything bad, because Primo actually does like WC. We're just doing a little matchmaking. It's all innocent.
All right then, I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
Primo, Davisi likes you too. Primo? You trying to get Mathilde's attention? I don't know what you're trying to do, Primo, but maybe I should not be in the room for this. So we got 3 people in this room, which is not good.
So, here we all are. It certainly is a nice house.
So where's everyone else? We have got 3 people elsewhere. So that means Neville is all... Oh no, we've got 2 people here now. Who else is here?
So here we all are.
Neville's here.
Certainly is a nice house.
Oh wait, Neville and Nels. Yeah, there's 5 people I'm supposed to kill. I'm silly. Okay. Neville and Nels. Okay, Neville's gone up there now. So Nels is actually on his own. Oh no, someone else is here now. Primo's come downstairs. Do I have an option to tell Primo?
Are you ready to search for the chest of gold? I'm confident I'll find it. Not that I need the money, of course. My family is quite wealthy.
Yep, that's crystal clear, buddy. Okay, we don't actually have an opportunity to tell him to go to meet Davisi, so I guess that whole tell Davisi to go in the room thing is actually a ploy to try and get her alone.
Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
Okay. Let's do a quick save, just in case. This might be a good time to kill Primo, because he's downstairs alone. Nels is up there drinking. Don't tell anyone, guys. Only 20 gold. Come on, Primo, I thought you were rich. That's nothing. Alright, well, Primo's down. 4 more guests to go. We get a quest update for that? No. Well, no one spotted me, it seems. There's no panic. Let's see what Neville's has to say now.
Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered.
How do you know?
This bodes ill for our stay and our search for the gold.
Okay, so now he has new dialogue about each of the other people on the quest. So tell me about Davisi.
Let me tell you something. If anyone thinks they're going to hurt that poor dark elf girl, they're going to have to get through me first.
The whole tone of this party has changed when one person dies. Mathilde?
It seems she's upset about the murder, but there's something else. It's almost like she's glad there's less competition for the gold. Greedy old bat.
Oh, we've caused some tension between Nels and Mathilde now. Neville, what are we saying about Neville? I wonder, this is probably going to be the worst.
I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold, or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Think about it.
Could be, could be. Could be right there, Nels. What about poor Primo?
Primo being here made no sense. Whoever our host is, why would he invite someone who didn't even need the money? It's as if we were invited for another reason altogether. Think about it. We're trapped in this house with no way out, and now people start dying. I think poor Primo was tricked, just like the rest of us. If we're not careful, we'll end up dead, too. You mark my words.
Alright, Nels, I'll watch your back if you watch mine, yeah? Yeah, he sussed it out, to be fair, pretty quickly, but too little too late, mate. You're locked in the house. There's not much you can do but watch your back. But don't worry, it's fine. It's not me, so I'll make sure we track down the killer and
You'd
get
be
him.
smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Nels, you're literally alone right now. Well, you're with one person, but I guess you trust me that much, huh? I'm honoured. Right. Okay, living quarters. Oh yeah, we just want to talk to everyone else. Neville, buddy! Ex-Legion man. Where were you when someone was getting killed?
A guest has been murdered. So it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead, and now they have their chance.
Okay, well... What do you think about Davisi?
Right now, my main concern is figuring out who the killer is. She may be young, but Davisi is a suspect just like everyone else.
How old am I?
I've
I don't
seen
even
enough
know.
in my time to know that anyone is capable of murder if they have the right motivation.
Anyone, huh? Not me, though. Mathilde.
She's afraid, and for good reason. If the killer strikes again, they may very well pick an easy target like Mathilde. She needn't worry, though. I'm a trained soldier, with 20 years of experience dealing with situations like this. On my honor, this killer will be caught and dealt with.
Ooh. Oh, that's your honor, Neville. That's on the line here. Are you really sure you wanna be putting your honor on the line there, buddy? Sure. Nels, I wanted to hear this one.
Nords are raised to be cold-blooded killers.
Yeah, more racism.
Don't take your eyes off Nels if you value your life. I'll bet anything he's our murderer.
Well, you just said, like, anyone could be the murderer. Now you just said you'll bet anything it's Nels. Well, whatever. Primo?
Primo was a young man, strong and full of life. Surely he would have been able to defend himself against an attacker.
Not just any attacker, though.
You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Yeah, you say that, but you're about to go back to sleep, aren't you? Are you? Oh, he's just gonna go sleep in another bed. Right. Yeah, it's not safe to wander around with a killer on the loose, but I'm just gonna go take a nap in a room on my own. Sure, Neville. Great. What a great use of your Legion training. Really got your eyes on the ball there. Well, Davisi, I know I told you to wait here for Primo, but
What kind of party is this? Someone has been murdered.
I don't think he's coming, Davisi.
Why? Why would someone do this? The taking of a life is against every principle I hold dear. It's something I just can't understand.
It will be over soon enough. That makes me sound very guilty. Sweetie, you should go get some rest, I guess. If she's sleeping, then she's not gonna be very hard to kill, I suppose.
Yes. Yes, this whole thing has taken quite a bit out of me. I think I'll go to my room for a bit and get some sleep. Thanks for the talk.
Yeah, you're welcome. Definitely the smart thing to do. Although she's actually not moving.
Why?
Um...
You know, that's what I like about you. You're such a good listener.
Okay.
Thanks. I feel so much better now.
I kind of wanted to get your
I think I'll
opinions
head
on
down
everyone
to the
else.
basement and get something to eat. I think there's some cheese down
Oh,
there.
you're making this too easy.
Why? I think...
Okay, so you can't actually ask her about everyone. That's weird. I don't remember that being the case. But, yeah, I guess she's heading down to the basement. That seems like the smart thing to do when there's a killer around. Boy, we really gathered a whole bunch of intelligent people for this party, didn't we?
Please, sweetie, stay close to me. The killer might strike again, whoever he or she is.
They just might. What are we saying about Davisi?
That little tramp is as guilty as sin, you hear me? She's the killer, and if we don't keep our eyes on her, she'll do it again.
Okay, mind made up. And it's not me. That's good. Nels?
You think Nels might be the killer? Well, he plays the buffoon, but it could all be an act. He's an Ord, and they're such a savage, uncivilized people.
Alright, okay. So Matilda's... So, on the racist count, we got Fafnir being racist to orcs with that rumour. Got Neville being racist to Nords. We got Matilda being racist to both Nords and Dunmer. So yeah, quite a lot of racist people in this house. It's making me less guilty, feel less guilty for killing them. Alright, what are we saying, Neville?
Neville has a strong sense of justice, I can tell. If we find out who the killer is, he'll take care of things, if you know what I mean.
What, stab him? So yeah, looks like Matilda and Neville pretty much have no suspicion over each other at all. So there's not much tension to build off of there. Primo?
I just can't believe he's dead. He was like a young, beautiful prince. I hope whoever did this can live with themselves.
Alright, well, yeah, well, great shame. Young,
You'd be
poor guy
smart
in
to
that.
stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Okay. And Matilda, she's going to go to another bed and sleep because NPCs just can't decide where to sleep. Oh, sleeping next to Neville. Okay, smart. Okay, so those two are going to be in a room together. Killing one of them's a bit risky. So I guess we go downstairs. Got Nels here alone drinking. But we have got Davisi, who we just sent to the basement. She decided to go to the basement, to be fair, to get some food. So let's go and chat to her over there. And look, she's enjoying a nice little meal. Oh, didn't really want that plate. Let's drop that straight away. Yeah, I'm hungry too, Davisi. Let's enjoy a nice meal together. Let's take this axe away from you. Ooh, a lot of drink. Oh, all the bad cutlery's down here. A lot of food. A broom. And a pumpkin. More corn. Some breeches, some rice. A lot of cheese. Which is what Davisi, I guess, came for. More food and drink. Yeah, maybe we should. This should be our tactic. We just take the whole party's food supply and just let them starve to death. Or we only give out food to people who are willing to kill the others. Yeah. Oh, there's garlic clusters here too. These are pretty rare to find in the game, I think. Alright, there we go. There's plenty more where that came from, though. Yep, we're just on a food raid. Yep. Grab all of those drinks. Oh, okay, this was a much smaller section than I thought it was. Okay, then. Can we talk to her now?
Why?
Okay, she's already here.
You know, that's what I think I'll...
Alright, Daisy. It's been real. But, hopefully you'll be seeing Primo soon. I'll take those clothes. She had 20 gold too. She was just as rich as Primo was. Well, guys, I found Davisi dead. I don't know who could have possibly done this. It's terrible.
I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself.
I've already beaten you
If
to
things
that.
get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see.
I hadn't noticed.
Tell me more.
Alright, he still likes me, just checking. Davisi?
No. When I looked into Davisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again.
Aww. Right, but when did you look at her face, though? Unless you're the killer, Nels. Batilde?
I'll be honest, friend. I don't know what to think about Matilda. Yeah, she seems frightened, but she's also still alive. Why wasn't she killed?
Good point.
She may look old and weak, but that's never stopped a murderer before, has it?
It might.
Don't doubt for a second that she couldn't be the killer.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Neville.
With two of us now dead, it seems like the others are looking for Neville for protection. The fools.
What others?
He'll kill them like he did the others.
There's only one other person.
That's right.
I guess me
I
as
think
well.
Neville is the murderer. I can't prove it yet, but he'll slip up, just you wait. Whatever you do, don't turn your back on him.
I'll try, man. I'm gonna go chat to him, see what he's on.
Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Dangerous for you, maybe. Meanwhile, Neville and Matilda up and at him.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim. We're being stalked like animals in the forest. I'm still not sure if the killer is one of the other guests or is hiding somewhere in the house.
That could be a possibility.
One thing
to
I
be
do
fair.
know is that the killer won't just stop with two. They never do. You and I, we need to watch each other's backs.
Yeah.
I've got
sure.
my old Legion armor and sword in a chest
Oh,
upstairs.
it was yours.
It's time I geared up and showed this coward just who he's dealing with.
Yeah, I think the I mean, I don't know, I heard some locks picking earlier. It wasn't me, but I think someone may have gotten their hands on your armor, buddy. It's a damn shame.
I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no
Maybe
sense
Nels'
then, it
child?
makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I vowed to bring Devisi's killer to justice.
Alright, Mathilde?
There's a killer in here, and Mathilde needs protection. Who better to defend her but me? I'm keeping my eye on the old woman, don't you worry.
So, yeah, Neville still has absolutely zero suspicion on Mathilde and insists on protecting her. So, yeah, interesting. Nels?
That mead-swilling barbarian killed those two people. I'm sure of it. I don't have the proof just yet, but I'm watching him. Don't you worry, my friend. Nels won't get away with this, not on my watch.
Okay. So Neville and Nels both hate each other, and the only other person is Mathilde. So, if I can somehow get Mathilde alone and kill her, then I have a feeling Neville and Nels might take care of the rest.
Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer. But who?
Alright, let's just wait for...
I've been trying to figure out who
Calm
our
down,
host
Mathilde.
might be. With two people dead, it almost seems like he set this party up just to kill us all.
What do you think about Devisi?
One less dark elf in the world. And now there's one less person to find the gold as well. It's a good day, don't you think?
You just finished saying that this party was probably created to kill all of the guests. And now you're like, oh, one less person, one less dark elf to split the gold with. Isn't that great? Yeah, okay. Nels?
Two people dead, yet Nell still lives. I don't think that's a coincidence. Nords are savages born to kill. I just know he did it.
Yeah, just doubling down on all the racism from earlier, Mathilde. Neville?
Do you think he could have done it? I mean, he is a retired soldier. He's killed before. Oh dear, this can't be happening.
Ah, so she suspects it could be Neville. Neville has no suspicion on her, so maybe that wouldn't be so bad.
Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Okay. Oh, Mathilde. Is she just going to stay next to Neville the whole time? This could be tricky.
I've been trying... Don't go far.
Don't worry, my friend. Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
This could be a problem. Because if those two stick together and I go and kill Nels, then they might just catch on to the fact that it's me. And Neville seems to be looking for his
Two of us
armor.
have been murdered. One of us is a
But
killer.
it's already gone because
who?
I already looted his chest, so... Is he just going to stand there forever? I don't know.
It's not safe to be alone. Don't worry, my friend. Don't.
No, not that one.
There's a killer in here.
Yeah, okay.
Don't go far.
And Mathilde
It's too
ran
dangerous
straight
to
in
go
Neville's
wandering
direction,
around this
so...
house.
It's not
Maybe
safe
she's
to
going to be
alone.
stuck here.
I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
Alright, well normally I would play this as Neville v Nels, but I guess if they're going to be sticking together, maybe we should try see what happens if we kill Nels. I'm going to save it, just in case this ruins everything, but let's see what happens if we do it this way. Hey Nels, old chum.
Oh!
Okay. Are they just going to attack me on sight? Oh, she is literally just following him around.
So many people dead. I just don't know who to trust anymore.
Alright, well,
This house is a death trap.
There you are. Listen, I've searched every inch of this house. It's sealed up tight. There's no way in or out, and there's nobody hiding any place. That means the killer has been inside with us all along. You and I aren't murderers, so that leaves one person. We must prepare to defend ourselves.
Oh man. Yeah, Neville, the Imperial Legion officer, he's always clued up. He's searched every inch of this place. He knows everything inside and out. He's got this situation all figured out, hasn't he? Yeah. So yeah, Mathilde Petit's the murderer, according to Neville. Even though she's literally been with you since the last murder and following you around everywhere. Okay.
Take your time.
Yeah, he still loves me. What do you know about Nels?
One less Nord in the world is something I'd normally cheer about. But the fact that he was murdered by a fellow guest does put a damper on
Yeah, it's a slight damper on things, you know. Alright, well. Matilda.
3 people have been killed, and the only ones left are you, me, and a little old lady.
3 says little old lady.
One of us is a murderer. And my money's on the old lady.
Well, let's see.
Don't let her looks deceive you, friend. I've seen Black Widows like her before. Her crimes must not go unpunished. Justice is at hand.
Man just zapped her to death. Holy crap. I thought... Well, I guess we took away all of his weapons and armor, but I didn't expect Neville just to go... Just to electrocute her to death. Jesus. I didn't think he even knew magic like that. Matilda's dead. We've done it, Neville. Oh, we're over encumbered. Just leave a claymore in here for now. We can get undressed and into our gear once we chat to Neville. Yeah, Neville, we did it. We solved everything. The murderer is dead.
You and I are the only ones left. But we did it. We survived. We won. Well, that's that. The killer is dead, and this nightmare is just about over. All we have to do now is find a way out of here.
All right. You search there, and I'll be right behind you to see if there's anything else. I wonder where he's gonna look. Oh, he's just gonna stare at Primo's dead body. Yeah. I swear when I played this quest before, like one time I made Neville and Nels fight each other. Neville won, and then I talked to him, and then Neville was like, "One of us is the killer, and I know it's not me, so it must be you." And then he went on to attack me, which doesn't make sense because he killed who he thought was the killer. So how would that instantly make me a killer as well? But that didn't happen this time. Neville.
You and I are the only ones left. But we did it. We survived. We won.
Yep. We sure did. Let's raise our swords in victory. All of the guests are dead, and no one knew I was the killer. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Ochiva to receive my reward and bonus. It was me all along, Neville. You were fooled. Oh, I guess I could have pickpocketed his chest key and not had to unlock it, but you know how we do. Alright, let's get our regular old clothes back on. I think that's it, isn't it? It's just the cuirass and greaves, I think. Where did we put that? Alright, it was here, wasn't it? Okay, let's go grabby. Yeah, I wasn't sure if Neville would turn on Matilda in the end, but I guess he liked us enough so that he was absolutely sure it wasn't me. And yeah, I think if we'd talked to Matilda, she may have thought it was Neville, but I don't know if she'd probably be too scared to fight him, so she'd probably tell me to kill Neville, and then she'd be okay with me killing Neville. At least that's how I think it would have gone. Alright. Hey gods, how's it going? Alright, back to the sanctuary then. A rainy day.
Look at the muscles on you.
Thanks, man.
Your shield arm looks strong.
Both my arms are strong. Yeah, there's actually a number of ways you can play that quest, which makes it one of the best ones in the game. Like, I think you can... There are different pathways to explore. Different things you find out depending on who you kill. I'm sure it would have been interesting if, like, Primo and Davisi were the last two people. Would they have turned on each other, even though they were, like, in love with each other? Or they liked each other, I don't know if you could call it love. But yeah... If you have the game, I'd recommend playing it different ways to find out, or maybe you could look it up, I guess, if you don't want to play it. But yeah, very interesting quest. What do you have to say, Uchiba?
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
Right, thanks, Shiva. So let's have a look at that. I mean, you might have noticed at the top, you might have noticed like skills getting added. I caught most of them, but just in case you missed it, let's see if we can find it. Should be an active effect, right? So I think it was Blade. We got 2 Blade. We got 2 Marksman, 2 Security, 2 Sneak, and 2 Acrobatics. And those are permanent additions. So yeah, those are what our skills are looking like at the moment. So our personality is 68. And that was that's while not wearing the Deceiver's Finery. Which would have taken up to 86, which is quite high. So that's why a lot of people liked us. But yeah, our Blade's gone up to 118 now, Acrobatics 69, Security 64, Marksman 33, Sneak 102 now. What else do we get? Marksman, Security, Sneak, Acrobatics, Blade, yeah, that was it. Yeah, thanks, Achiever. Oh yeah. Let's get our next quest while we're here.
Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract, one that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself.
That sounds important.
Do you recall the name Adamus Philida? The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task?
Well, probably. It would be an honor. I accept.
Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man, and was surrounded by powerful associates.
4th time's the charm, though.
Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker.
Well put.
Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever.
So he's retiring in Leowin, huh? I will slay him like the pig he is. Let's go with what must I do achieve. I wanna learn more. Get some intel.
The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is a magic arrow specifically enchanted to kill its target. In this case, Philida.
Interesting.
As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die. But it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis.
Okay.
Kill Phillida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message.
Oh.
Once Phillida is dead, take the very finger from his corpse, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Phillida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours.
Interesting. So a little bit more than just killing, we're going out of our way to send a message. And a rather morbid one at that. Okay, Rose of Civis added, so we have got an arrow that is literally specifically designed to kill Adamus Phillida. Will not work on anyone else. So that is an interesting little addition to this quest. Should be very interesting. Can you tell me anything else?
Adamus Phillida will find no rest in retirement. No. His soul will endure a kind of eternal suffering known only to those who have angered Sithis.
Gotcha.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Thanks. Oh, hey, Tainava.
It fills my heart with warmth to see you again, brother. You come speak with me, yet you do not...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
There are...
What information do you have on this contract?
The roles will only work if Phillida is unarmored. So, when would a soldier not wear his armor? I only take my armor off to sleep or swim.
Interesting. Sleep or swim. It's good intel, Tainava. It might be. He might not like swimming. Who knows?
May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Alright, you too, buddy. Alright, so let's head back to base and deposit all of the stuff we stole from Summit Mist Manor. Is this Ganradel again? Yeah.
Well met.
Yeah, I'm guessing she has nothing really more to teach us about acrobatics. I think we've exhausted that.
How do you do?
Hey there, buddy. Alright, so with the previous Dark Brotherhood quests, I've always speculated as to who actually put out the hit on the person who died, you know? But with the Summit Mist Manor quest, I'm really not sure. Like, those 5 people are not accessible at any other point in the game, so it's hard to tell who they have connections with. There are some connections to, like, Imperial Legion, from people from Skyrim, from Morrowind, from different families across Tamriel. So it's really hard to speculate as to who actually did it. Maybe it was someone in Skingrad. Some shady business goes on in Skingrad, to be sure. But very hard to pinpoint if anyone in particular did anything bad. But yeah, the next quest should be interesting as well. Adamus Phillida, the man that's been the bane of the Dark Brotherhood's existence in Cyrodiil. And it's going to be us to put our name in Dark Brotherhood history. If we complete the quest, of course. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave those. And then, yeah, just get rid of all the books. Yeah, I'm interested to know if you guys have played this quest and how you did it and what your experiences with it, the Summit Mist Manor quest. Was there anything really interesting that happens if you play it a different way? I realised I could look it up, but wouldn't hear it firsthand. Yeah, I got a whole library here. And of course all the silverware that we stole. I guess it's not really stealing. We are basically the owner of Summit Mist Manor now because we were the only ones who have the key. Okay. There we go. I think we'll call it there for an episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed the Summit Mist Manor quest. It's always fun to play a quest that do something a little bit differently. Got to explore all kinds of different dialogue. We managed to scare all of our guests and charm them simultaneously. And we got Neville to just electrocute an old lady at the end of it, which is always fun. Yeah, we made the racists kill each other, I suppose, or one of the racists kill the other. So I'm satisfied with that ending. Not the way I usually play it, but glad I did something a little bit differently. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. In the next one, of course, we'll be, as Achiever told us, we'll be taking on Adamus Verda, the man who we've tried to kill 3 times as a Brotherhood and failed. So hopefully 4th time's the charm. We've got an arrow specifically designed to kill him. And we're going to send a message as well. So all kinds of stuff happening in the next episode. I hope to see you there. But for now, take care. See you soon.